Now, as part of the workshop upgrade that I'd planned on doing, one of the key issues that I had was with my dust extractor. Now, I posted a little request on Google Plus, just asking if anybody on the electrical side would know. I mean, I'm an electrician myself and I'm pretty convinced of this answer anyway, but just in case there was anyone would know of a 20 amp remote control system that would operate this. Unfortunately no answers came back, so I'm assuming what I already knew was correct and there isn't such a thing out there. Now, my dust extractor is the Record Power 5000, and this one, you've probably seen it on my site anyway, because I did post it when asking people. Now, it's a double motor, 2 motors, and 2 switches to turn them on and off. They're quite a noisy beast, so I have it outside in the compound at the side, so I don't suffer from the noise. But because it's out there, I don't have easy access to it to turn these switches on and off. That's one problem I want to try and solve. The other one is a central switch. It's alright, I suppose. I've managed for many years with it, but it can become tedious. You're running backwards and forwards all the time, turning on and off, on and off, on and off. And you do tend to just leave it on. It's a lot of power to be just leaving on when you're walking around doing that. So, remote controlling is another, it's key, it's got to happen. Whether there's out there or not, it's got to happen. So, what I've come up with, an idea I've come up with, is these are 2 motors. I've not opened it up yet and had a look inside. But 2 motors switched independently, but wired singularly. So I'm assuming, and I'm pretty convinced I'm going to be right here, I can go in there and separate them 2 motors, wiring wise, and bring out 2 lots of wiring. That'll take me down then from a 20 amp requirement to a 10 amp times 2 requirement. Now, 10 amp remote control is very possible. In fact, we've got loads of them. I've got this set. This is a bank of 4 plug sockets. Each one of them is a remote control unit. Plug it in, plug your appliance into it, and here's a remote control that will operate all of them, on off. So 2 of them onto that, and this, or something similar to this, round my neck on a chain. Boom, on, 1, 2, 1, 2. You see, even got a little light streak working. So that's the idea. So what we're going to do today, and what I'm going to do on the project, you're going to watch me if you want to watch, if you want to carry on, is I'm going to get inside the guts of here, separate this into 2 circuits. Then in the shop wiring, outside I've got a single supply going there, coming back to an isolator. I want to double that up because I don't want these remotes outside. Climate and such. There's going to get condensation to it. Line of sight. Plenty of reasons I just don't want them outside, I want them inside. So the load to these I want back inside. The supply is from here, it's going over that way anyway, I'll just split it. Put a double socket there, that's all I need, a double socket. It's video, it'll do, right, it's going to be fine. So, that's the aim, let's get on with it. Close up on this on the bench, not on my new sorter. So, underneath, set off with some little plugs, and some little sockets. 10mm, 10mm. Let's get them off first. There's a little earthen one, I would imagine. I shouldn't need to be stripping the motors down. I should just need to get inside, because the windings will come from each. Now if you've just bought one, it's brand new, I would be a little bit dubious, because your warranty issues, they do come with a 5-year warranty. Comes with a 5-year warranty. However, mine is like 10 years old now, so there's no worries about warranties anymore. Oh yeah, yes, ready, yeah, dirty in there, yeah. Right, okay, but nothing unusual. Right, so we've got this power cable from there going independently into there, as I thought they would be doing. What is that? Now if you can see in there, the switch wires, there's the ones we're concerned with. We've got this mains cable coming in, live and neutral. Earth is going across there into this bank here. Right, so we've got here live and neutral. That one there, in fact I'll just snip them off. So I will cut these back pretty tight to it, so we don't get any arcing later. A little bit tighter. Right, that one's to there, that one's to there. Now, what I want to do is bring the secondary one out of the thing with this. Right, so with them removed, what I need now is a second hole in here, and I've got a little gland to go in. It's not perfect, but it's something made up and it'll do the job. So I just need to drill a hole the size of that. Just so they can fill the gap later. Close enough. Okay, bit of in on that. Put the other one. See that earth just straight onto that body connection there. Get it all nipped back up tight. It's got one earth to the body anyway. It's more of a conductive protector than for the circuit. Okay, get some tape on that and then we're Then I'll get some plug tops on and get it tested. And then we can start doing the wiring to the building. Get that sorted out, running back in. Okay, 2 plug tops on. What I want to do now is 1 remote control to the back, 2 remote controls. Plug them in to the wall socket, turn on, and that one, turn on. Turn these on and leave them, and that is how it should stay. Now, everything being correct, number 1 should, and number 2. I now have a 2-speed remote control dust extractor, and it's cost me, what, these are about £30 a set, and a bit of wiring. Right, well, now I'll get on with the house wiring, or the building wiring. But you can see that job's finished. All I've got to do now is get the wiring to come back, and I'll put a plug top up the top there on the joists facing into the building. But these things are omnidirectional, so it doesn't matter. I don't have to be in line of sight really. And these wires coming back and plugged into it. And that's it. Then I'm finished. It's sorted. Quite a simple, easy little project. Alright, well, thanks a lot, and I'll speak to you again later. Bye for now.